Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Mr. D.K. Kaba and Ms. Ama Benson. The two of you have been together for 4 years, married for the last year. Ms. Benson, I think you are too through. Mr. Kaba, I think you want to save this marriage. So I'm going to start with you, Mr. Kaba. Why don't you tell me a little bit about why you're here?
I'm here because I want for my wife, be a good wife.
You believe she cheated on you throughout your relationship. Is that accurate?
Right.
Why don't you tell me the first time you believe you caught her cheating?
The first time, I caught her cheating, that was a year we met. She was cheating on me with another guy. I asked her. She said, "Oh, that's my friend." Then when I went through her phone, I found out she was dating the guy.
Yeah.
They was texting on each other, "Baby, how you doing?" This and that.
Was this before you were married or after you were married?
After we was married.
After you were married. Ms. Benson, why don't you tell me your version of those events?
Actually, he was just a friend.
Were you texting him?
I was texting him, but it wasn't baby.
What were the messages at all suggestive?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain why you would do that in the first year of marriage?
At the time, we wasn't communicating. I wasn't getting love and affection, so I felt like I had to go out and find it.
In what way was he failing to give you love and affection? What wasn't happening?
I just felt like he was working too much. He just wasn't paying me attention.
Damn, man, I'm out here trying to run up a M. I'm out here trying to run up a M, bro. Then I come home and my girl, bro, that's messed up. That's messed up. I mean, I guess it's a personal thing for me. That's really more so personal because I know that I work a lot. And working a lot does affect your dating life, bro. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. So it's a personal thing, but it's kind of like, damn, as a man, it's like, all right, cool, well, I ain't out here doing the wrong. As long as you're doing the right thing, bro, as long as you're working, getting to it, I'm like, it really shouldn't be consequences for that. It's like these are the consequences of working too hard. I thought working hard was a good thing, but again, bro, a lot of the times in life, a lot of things really go off of just balance, bro. You gotta be able to balance, and that's something that I've been working on. Get away from the PC every now and again. Cut the camera off every now and again. So I get it, but I kind of don't.
I work 24 hours. I have time to party myself. I have time to go up there. Like her, she likes going out every Saturday. She like to go up there. To friend, this and that. I'm the type of person, I care about my family. I care about her. I love her as a wife. I love her so much, and I love my 2 kids. So I gotta do what I gotta do, to take care of my, to take care of my 2 kids. And I gotta make sure to work, so she can have a place to stay.
Right.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Ms. Benson, do you understand he's working hard in order to support you and the kids?
I am, but also I feel like I am working too. I'm at home, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, and then I got these 2 kids with me.
That's
right?
So like when he comes home, I feel like I need a break, but when he comes home, he just, come home, go in the shower, then go to sleep, and then I'm up with the kids and where's my break?
No, ma'am.
I ain't gonna lie to you fellas. After y'all had that baby, man, listen, everything, it starts over. This is new. She is not the same woman that she was before she had that child, bro. I promise you that. I promise you that. Not to say she gonna turn into a monster and she gonna rip your head off or nothing like that, but yeah, bro, and then staying at home. I promise y'all, I tell y'all all of the time, man, my baby girl, big girl, can't call her baby girl, but yeah, bro, staying at home, taking care of him, you gotta think. And that doing that, stay at home mom and all of that, you don't really, well, she might have friends and stuff over, something like that, but her life just changed. She don't have a job no more. She don't gotta run to the Subway to go grab something to drink or whatever, bro. Whatever. Even waking up every morning and getting in the car and driving to a different location. She waking up there every day. So make sure that I'm telling you, bro, she is not She is not. She just not gonna be the same woman. Just handle with care. Handle with care. Handle with care, bro.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Do you not contribute? I mean, I know you work hard and you come home and you want to relax, but this is a new and different kind of thing, and she's working. Do you help with the kids?
I do help with the kid when I'm at home.
When he feels like it.
When I come for work, sometimes I'll be like, oh, baby, the clothes is dirty. Can you go do the laundry? She gonna be sleeping all day until when I come for work. I gotta go do that laundry, and when I do the laundry, I was like, baby, can you park the clothes? She gonna be sleeping, and the clothes gonna be in the plastic for 2 days.
Again, I do have 2 kids with me. I do have to change their diapers.
Listen, you did not invent motherhood. I've had 2 children.
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked a 60-hour week at a law firm, ran for my judgeship, and had 2 children. Don't mean like you can't get anything done. I don't want to hear all that. Did that and then some. That's just sad. Tell me about what happened when you went to jail.
When I went to jail, before I went to jail, she would start, she used to work.
Right.
And when one day, she went to work, she was lying to me like she's going to work, but she was not going to work. She was going to go see somebody.
Stop,
and
bro.
Her schedule, is like 4:30, but she told me that she was going to work for, to 6 to 7 o'clock. I was like, but if you late you cannot be late for 2 hours, then they let you work. She was like, oh, I'm going for overtime. I said, that's not overtime. She was arguing, she was like, you know what, I'm done with this. She just got in the car and left.
My dog calculated the schedule down to the millisecond, man. That's not overtime, because we know what time overtime start and you ain't working it. Stop lying. Stop lying. So y'all be thinking that, I'm telling you, man, this be the women. I love y'all. I love you, ladies. I do. I do. But y'all man, I'm trying to tell y'all think that we just sit around, we playing 2K all day. We don't have thoughts. We can't formulate sentences and all of that. Yeah, y'all be thinking that we be paying attention. We pay attention. Now I give y'all this one. Now we can't catch everyone. We can't catch every one of your your routines. We can't catch all of them. But some of them we do catch and we do pick up on. We take it, we lock it, we store it right here. Right here. Yeah, I notice every morning at 4:30 when I'm rolling over, mermaid, flens, flapping on the water about to fly. Yeah, it's 4:30. I picked up on that. It ain't no overtime in that career. So you lying. Stop lying.
So that whole night she didn't come home. I was calling her phone. She didn't pick up. I called her phone like 55 times. I called the police to make the police report like she's not home. I don't know what's going on with her. She turned her phone off. She knew where she was at.
Actually,
Ms. Benson, what's your version of that event?
Actually, I went to work. Yes, I was 2 hours late, but my manager asked me if I could stay longer. After that, me and
That's not overtime. If you go to work 2 hours late and then your manager asks you to stay, then that's not overtime. You work in your regular time. Man, I'm on it.
Hey, I got into an argument. So I was mad, so I came home and,
No. I went to the job.
So you came home from work, the job that you were late to in beginning?
I went to the working place. I asked the manager, is Amma Benson on the clock? Is she on schedule? And they told me Amma Benson is not here.
DK wasn't home.
Excuse me, did you go home?
Yeah.
I did go home early.
So you had the nerve to go to work 2 hours late and then leave her?
I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on. We gotta run that back. You said, is she on the clock, bro? Can you imagine your partner, whoever you dealing with, coming up to your job asking your manager if you on the clock, bro? That is insane. That's insane.
Came home from work, the job that you were late to in beginning?
I went to the working place. I asked the manager, is Amma Benson on the clock? Is she on schedule?
And they told me
Amma Benson is not here.
DK
I was
wasn't
checking on the parking lot.
Did you go home early?
I did go home early.
So you had the nerve to go to work 2 hours late and then leave early?
And never worked the overtime.
You want me to believe that?
Okay.
That's not true.
Try something else.
I left work and I went home. DK wasn't home. So, you know, I was already mad at him. So I just got in the car and I left. And yes, I didn't come home till the next day because I went out with my friend.
Mr. Kaba, tell me what happened when you went to jail, though.
Oh, when I went to jail, you know, she was talking to that guy, you know. One time she was sleeping because she thinks she's so smart. So she had laid her phone. I knew her password. She didn't even know. I went to the phone. I see the text message saying, oh, baby, you know, I'm coming over tomorrow. And when she used to, like, you know, when she get up from school, she used to go, you know, to her house. But when I asked her, she was like, oh, I'm going to my friend's house.
I never went to his house.
She used to come home 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I didn't. I have kids. Why would I come home at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Nah, that don't mean that you're incapable of doing it. That stay strong, brother, because you on to something. He done cracked another one of her routines, and he on her ass right now. He, as you should. He still ain't say what he went to jail for, but that don't really matter at this point in time. What we focused on is why you keep telling these lies in court. You talking about, well, at first you was working overtime and then you went over there, but you never been over there. This man right here working 24 hours. Working 24 hours and trying to provide for his family and do the right thing. And this what he get? Man. And you just be happy with it. Just be happy with it. Don't say nothing about it. You signed up for it. This is what you get. Nah, bro. This can't be life. It can't be our life goal. It cannot be our life goal. And I'm trying to understand, like, where she coming from, but she really ain't coming from nowhere. She thugging. She straight thugging. Hey, man, listen. Young man, young fella, you keep doing what you doing, man. You keep driving that forklift and trying to make as much money as you can. I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. And continue to be there for your children and all of that other stuff. Yes, do that. But the way that he got her right now in this courtroom and exposing her should be studied.
Well, you had kids when you stayed out all night and left.
I only, Judge, okay, I am with the kids 24/7. I only go out on Saturday because that's when I feel like I have a break because that's when he's off.
No. She always like, you know, when a friend call, hey, there's a party going on. Can you come over? Oh, she gonna call me. Oh, baby, I gotta go to the party. I was like, which party you want to? Oh, it's the it's the pool party going on. I gotta go over there. First of all, I'm at work.
Parties. It's not always parties.
Work,
we also go to the movies. It's not just parties.
I am
so
at
how
work.
often do you go out every week, would you say?
Okay, I go out every Saturday.
Every Saturday?
Yes.
That's loud,
because
man.
I am with the kids 6 days. So I feel like that's my break time.
I ain't gonna lie, that's cool. I ain't got no problems with that. I would encourage you to do more, to be truthfully honest. Been inside of that house with them children, whatever age, you know, the ages make it a little bit more difficult, but being in that situation, you need to exhale. So I'm not mad at her doing that. I would suggest that she do it more, but she I don't know.
No, man.
Okay, I got you. If it kills me, I'm gonna find out what happened when you went to jail. Mr. Kaba, so why don't you tell me what happened when you went to jail?
I was on my way to go pick her, and I got pulled over by the stop sign. You know, I went to jail that night, and when I went to jail, she didn't even come.
Yes, I did.
I called her phone.
Yes, I did.
Before I went to jail, I called her phone. I asked the police officer, can I let my wife know, like, you know, the car is parking over there so she can come pick it up? So she came to pick the car up. You know, I was in jail for 3 days. She didn't even come to see me. She didn't even call. She didn't even call.
You didn't bail him out?
She didn't even.
And what you go to jail for?
I went to jail for unpaid ticket.
Man.
Where am I gonna get the money from?
I don't like that. What do you mean? How you gonna leave your man down there sitting? You ain't come see me. You ain't call me. You ain't give me. Man, that's selfish. selfish. I'm telling you, bro, it will reveal itself in no time. A selfish person, they the easiest ones. I love them. I love them because they they can't help but to be selfish. They don't know how to give. You don't know how to give. That's selfish, bro. That is just selfish. You left that man down there for 3 days. For 3 days. Come on, man. But, like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, if I ain't come see you, if I ain't come bring you a goddamn Chipotle bowl with the hibiscus teas and all of that, I'd be the worst in the world, bro. You wouldn't talk to me for 45 days. You wouldn't swim past me for 45 days, bro. And I get it. I understand, but yeah, bro, that's selfish. It's just...
He works. Doesn't he have a bank account that you have access to?
Okay.
It's not.
I do, but also at the time I had used the money on my hair and my clothes.
No, ma'am.
But
no,
I mean,
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I didn't know he didn't pay his tickets though.
She was.
But you knew he was in jail.
He was in jail for. He told me that he was gonna sit it out.
She was usually busy with the other guy that was, you know,
I was
she
not
was
busy
talking
with
to.
him. I was actually. I wasn't with him.
Okay.
We wasn't together. I was just trying to end the relationship.
We were sleeping together.
Hang
We
on,
were sleeping in the same room.
Mr. Cabal, hang on. Ms. Benson, you say he's very controlling. Why don't you tell me about that? Because we've been talking about you this whole time.
He is controlling because he is from West Africa, Liberia, and over there, they tell their women what to do. As in, they just want them to stay at home, cook, clean, and watch the kids and don't work. And that's not me.
Did you two talk about this before you got married, about how you were going to live and what each expected of the other?
Actually, this really didn't, like, when we started dating, like, he wasn't like this, but after we got married, it just got, like, he just feel like I'm his child.
No.
Well, tell me some things that he does that you find controlling. What's he doing?
Okay, first of all, like, when I go out, he wants me to tell him where I'm going and what time to come home. Like, he actually sets a time limit for me. He wants me to be out for 2 hours and come back home.
No, that's not true.
Mr. Cabal, does she have a curfew?
No, she doesn't. she do. No, ma'am.
But what do you ask of her?
No.
Yes,
The thing about her.
Hang on.
The thing about her, when she go out, she don't know when to come home.
So you do tell her when to come home?
Exactly.
So when do you tell her to come home?
I tell her, hey, you gotta be home like 3 o'clock because you know you gotta be with the kid.
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock in the morning.
p.m. And I only leave on
3
Saturdays.
p.m. or a.m.? Don't lie.
3 p.m. He wants me, okay.
3 p.m.?
3 a.m. in the morning.
No, that's a lie. He wants me to be home at 9 o'clock.
Because
and I leave
usually
the house,
the party-
and I
the pa-
leave the house at 6 o'clock. He wants me to be home at 9.
The party usually starts for 9, and I expect her to be home
that's
by
not
3
true.
o'clock in the morning.
That's not true. And I when I
pretty
do go out, DK is
generous
like an FBI. He calls
huh?
my friends. He just knows everybody I talk to. He even calls the police on me to see if they've seen me. Who does that?
You call the police on her?
I did because for her to be out, you know, like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, no phone call, it's, I did call the police on her. I called the police to make the police report what she
Now,
at.
see, you come out here. I was looking for something. You come out here and you talk about, oh, she can come in at 3 o'clock in the morning. But you said in your paperwork, when she goes out, she doesn't know when to come home, which you repeated here. Then you said she should come home around 9 or 10 o'clock.
Yes, that's when he
Instead of
wants me to
midnight.
come home.
I believe that. I don't believe you think she ought to come in at 3 a.m. I
Yeah.
think you believe, I think what you said here was true, and you knew it sounded a little off, so you said something else.
Also,
That's what happened. Do you have problems with the way she dresses?
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you tell me what those problems are?
Well, sometimes she don't dress like a wife. She dress like a, like a stripper.
Whoa, buddy. The word is entertainer. She's an entertainer. That word is out the window. We don't do that over here. We respect our entertainers, all of them. All of them, bro.
Okay, so let's take a moment and find out what you think a wife should dress like. So, Mr. Cabal, you're going to tell me how she should dress versus how she does dress?
Like the dress is all the way down her booty, you know, it don't even go down. You know, I don't expect my wife to go out, you know, looking like that. It's gonna be a lot of attention on her.
Right.
And, you know, I don't like that.
So do we have a picture of what she looks like? Well, now that doesn't look. You don't like that
That's
dress?
a dress that he said that, you know, my boobs were out, you know. And I feel like it's a cute dress. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Shit, he must ain't hopped on Instagram lately, bro. You scroll down there. This the outfit. Cut this out. Cut all of this out, bro. Just this right here is the outfit. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I get it. I know where you're coming from. You don't want your girl to be out, but hey, man, listen. If you got an attractive woman, she gonna be an attractive woman. Whether she got on this, sweatpants, khaki, man, I'm motherfucking cargo shorts, boy. Man, I bet, man. My mind. That was my mind. But yeah, bro. Yeah, you can't control that. You can't control that, and she not flagrant. Man, we gotta pick and choose. We gotta pick and choose which battles we want to fight, and all of them, they not for us to fight. They not, bro. We not supposed to fight all of them. So it's like, all right, cool. She might have this or whatever. But the bigger issue I would make is the one about the damn laundry and all of that. You can wear what you want to wear as long as it's all clean before we go out the house. That's how I feel about it.
Well, it got a little cutout going on, but that's the style. I mean, you know, does that bother you?
Yeah.
He wants me to look like a grandma. He wants me to wear long sleeve and turtleneck.
Well, what do you think about the outfit she's got on right now?
I mean, it's pretty good.
Everything's all covered up, so you're happy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You also say you have a problem with how she spends her money. Tell me about that.
She let her spend too much money. She let her spend $1,000.
He's cheap.
Stop.
She spent like $1,000 on her.
$1,000 on her hair every
month.
That is.
I gotta pay a bill. The bill, you know, my rent is like $925, and I gotta pay a cell phone bill for $200 something, and I got all the bills to pay. I got a ticket to pay. And all that,
I also do hair. I'm a cosmetologist, so yeah. I mean,
so you do have a job. You do work.
I do work sometimes. You know,
work out of the home.
Yes, from my house. So I mean, it's not every day I'm gonna get clients.
How much money do you make a month?
Maybe I would say like around $720.
$720, but you spend $1,000 a month on your hair.
And in the beginning of the video, you said you cheated on her because he wasn't around long enough to make the $1,000 to make you look how you look. Ain't that some shit, man? That's some, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's a dirty job, fellas. It's a dirty job. It's nasty work, man. It's nasty work. Undefeated got you, though. I'm right here with you, man. Go ahead, sit back, get whatever you need to relax. We gonna do it how we supposed to. But yeah, bro, this right here, this is a dirty job. It's a dirty job, and it ain't gonna change as far as I go, as far as I see it. As far as I said, bro, he out there trying to make the money, get the money, pay the bills, help you out. Then you gonna sit around and cheat on my dog for doing what he was supposed to do. Doing what he was supposed to do. Ungrateful. That's ungrateful. So we got selfish and then we got ungrateful. That's two, man. And again, I don't really recall what her grievances were with him. Oh, she got a bedtime and come in at 9 or something like that. Okay, maybe he could have did a lot better with that. He could have did a lot better with that, bro. But other than that, man, my dog doing what he's supposed to do. He doing what he's supposed to do. Shorty out here just wilding, but they are young. She like 20. I think they like 20 or something like that. So at 20, I ain't gonna say that you're not really fully focused on your responsibilities, but you still learning them. You still learning how to approach life. To approach life. So it's like, okay, cool, I get that, I understand that. Then you factor in the children and all of that too, bro. I get it, but we're trending. You gotta look at how you're trending. Make sure you're trending in the right direction.
So let me get this straight. So what you're saying to me is when you want it, she needs to give it up.
Right.
All right, just making that clear. Okay, listen, do you want to save this marriage?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you? Because you don't look at all happy.
I am happy, but I just feel like he just needs to stop being so controlling.
Here's where I am. You go out more than you claim you do. You're over there talking about I'm a mother all day long and I've got my kids every day like you're doing something. I think that you're probably a bit controlling. I think that you two never sat down and had a conversation about what a marriage is, what I want, what I need to do. You need to sit down and have that conversation, and till then, and only then, will you be able to know whether or not this marriage can survive. You understand what I'm saying? You have expectations of her that are rather strict. Now, if your woman signs on for that, cool. But if that's not the woman that you got, it won't work. You have to both define what it is you want and what it is you expect, then determine what compromises you're willing to make in order to get that, and then go from there. But you saying you're right and you saying you're right, nobody's gonna get it right, right?
And the key word there is compromise, bro, because trust me, they all ain't going to come with what you want. Same thing for the ladies. Same thing for the ladies. Every guy not going to come with what you want. You might need reassurance. I'm not the guy for you. I'm not the guy for you. If you need reassurance and confirmation and reconfirmation and confirmation, I'm not the guy for you. And it don't mean that it's bad, that like I don't like you or nothing like that. It's just I just don't do that. I'm not good at that. It's not something that I'm good at. So, and in his situation, he might need a more cleanliness. Is that a word? He might need somebody to help clean up or whatever, bro. She might not be down with that. She might not like to clean. So that means she, but that don't mean that she is bad. It don't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that it don't work. It don't work. And it's okay, bro. It's cool. It's cool if it don't work. If it don't work, that don't mean that we gotta hate each other forever or nothing like that. We can still, hey, how you doing? Until somebody else get into a relationship or something, bro. But still, it don't mean that it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world because y'all not compatible, bro. Everybody in this world is different, and it's all right. They young. Take your time, young man and young lady. Take your time. Enjoy it. Learn from it. Learn from it. That's one thing that I've been learning about dating, bro. Just learn from it. All right, cool. If the loud girl with the big booty and if that ain't for you, then that ain't for you. It ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. It might be the popular opinion, but if your opinion is unpopular, then it ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
So that's what I say. Leave here, have a conversation. I'm going to hook you up with someone who knows how to start that conversation, and then maybe the conversation will come to some reasonable conclusion, and this matter is adjourned.
Y'all gonna have to excuse my workstation. It's a little bit messy right now. Dealing with some things. Even undefeated, man. I'm going through it right now. I'll tell you, I'll let y'all know. I'll be real. I'll be 100. No, I'm messing with y'all. I got stood up, man. So it's all good, man. We back to the drawing board. We got our paperwork, our research on the table. We'll be all right. But about this video, bro, and this is A1 information that I'm about to drop, fellas. So pay attention. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It ain't no controlling no woman. You cannot control her. It's like the magnet thing. Like when we was in science or chemistry, whatever it was, bro, and you put the two magnets and you kept trying to push them together, and the next thing you know, they start going back apart. That's how it worked. Bro. It ain't no controlling her. It ain't no controlling no woman or nothing like that. It's not all. Now, some you might be able to have a little bit of wiggle room with, but as far as this situation go, bro, nah, that's not what she want. And that's okay. And speaking of what she didn't want, in my opinion, I don't think she wanted to be a wife. I can't say not a wife. I don't think she wanted to be a stay-at-home wife. I don't think she wanted that. I think she wanted the benefits of being able to, do what she want to do, work when she want, not clean up the house and all of that stuff. I think she wanted the benefits of staying at home, but I don't really think she wanted to put in the work for that. And that's what really create the friction, bro. That's what create the friction. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like feeling like you're being treated unfairly. That's like one of the worst feelings in the world, bro. It's like, damn. And you can't blame a person for taking account and saying, hey, you know, maybe this ain't right. This ain't fair for me. This ain't gonna work for me. That don't mean that they're a bad person. That don't mean that they're a bad person. Any person that's looking out for their self, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. But what I am mad at, and I know I said it in the video, is the cheating while cause I work too much. You cheated because I work too much, but then you spending the money that I'm making to cheat on me with, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. It's selfish, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I know I said it in a video, but I don't really feel like they got into it enough for me. I don't really feel like they got into that enough. It was kind of like, all right, like you take your cheating and then you going along. Like cheating not even really looked up upon as like, I wouldn't say a bad thing, but it's like super forgivable now. You can be super forgivable about it. You cheat, get caught cheating, cheat again, then prove that you cheated, then you come back and cheat again, and it's like, all right, well, she just cheated on me for 2 years. We've been together for 4, so everything cool. Like, bro, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I really don't like that, bro. I really don't like that, bro. But my advice to the fellas, and this is what I say, man. This is just my humble, honest opinion. Don't neglect her. Don't just, like push her out. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I know. That's the last thing you want to do. Don't neglect her. Don't fucking ignore her. Don't do nothing. That doesn't work. Do you know where that'll get you? That'll get you right here. That'll get you right here. You're going to be right here where I'm at, focused up, trying to figure out how to get back into the sea to find that sea creature that we ain't going to say the name of, bro. You're going to be right there. So don't ignore it. Don't push off or nothing like that, bro. But stay focused. Stay focused on the mission. Stay focused on the mission, whatever it is. If you got on a suit and tie, if you own that bike shop over there, something like that, bro, stay focused on the mission. Stay focused on the mission, because for me, bro, I wouldn't feel comfortable with allowing her to be able to lead. They'd be like, all right, cool. If we got a meeting or something like that, or if we got a conference or a performance or something, like, hey, go ahead, go take the lead on. I wouldn't feel comfortable with doing that, bro. I wouldn't feel comfortable with giving her the range. Just everything that she did, $1,000 on your hair, and you only make $700. That shit not cute. I don't think that's cute. I don't find that cute at all, bro. That's a big problem. That's an issue. That's an issue. And another thing, I'm like, damn, bro, he done went through all of this. That's my dog. He done went through all of this. They ain't say nothing about bro cheating. They ain't say nothing about bro doing. He ain't did nothing he was supposed to do. He just saying, hey, can you bring it in a little bit earlier? 4 o'clock in the morning is flagrant. Now, why he agreed to 3 is crazy. That was absurd. I can't imagine, bro. She coming in at 3 every Saturday. Not every Saturday. I get it. I'm not saying don't let her go out and I told you can't control her. You cannot control her, but everyone, bro, nah, but that's just how I feel about it, man. Listen, my thing with this situation, and I'm going to end it with this. Sometimes in situations, I say situations a lot. Sometimes in situations like this, bro, the best thing to do is just to let her go. To let her go. It won't be easy. It won't be, it won't feel good. It ain't going to be no, confetti that get popped in the sky. None of that, bro. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but I've always been a believer that I would much rather let you go if we're not compatible, and I know that it's not going to work, and we just shared a fun time together. We had a great experience together. We experienced this section in life together, and I enjoyed it. But as far as the future plans and all of that, I would feel horrible, bro. I would feel terrible if I held you back from your future, and you held me back from mine. And you held me back from mine. And maybe the future is just not us at this point in time. And that was a rhyme. I ain't even trying to rhyme, but since I'm here, I'm drawing on the table, thinking like, damn, I had the Merry Maid feeling it was right in my hand. Now I'm coming up with a plan to recoup, coming through in the coupe, and I'm in the recording booth. Nah, let me chill. Let me chill, man. Yeah, I'm done with this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the fam as always is love, and we out.